Good afternoon, everybody. Dawn Carbol here from Carbol and Associates at Sutton Group. Today, I'm going to talk about the age-old question. Should I sell my home first, or should I buy a home first? Now, the short answer to that is selling a home first is usually the best option for most people. And we'll talk a little bit about both ways to do things, okay? So if you were to sell your home first, what we would do is we would list your property. And as we list your property, simultaneously, we would be looking very closely at the homes so we would be out shopping for homes that you want to buy. And we would pencil in the home that you would want to buy. And maybe there'll be more than one option. Hopefully there would be. And then when you get an offer on your property is when we would go and write an offer on the home you wanted. Now, this is the best scenario for people, provided the home that you want is still available. In a strong market, sometimes it's difficult because supply is short and people are buying things very quickly. But in a balanced market, this is usually something that can be navigated quite smoothly. And you try to have as much time as possible to be able to make that transition. And usually what we try and do is we try and make this happen within a 3 to 4 month period. Now, a lot of people say, well, I don't want to move unless if I find the home that I want. So I want to buy first. And once I find the home I want, then I'll want to sell. Now, this is a very common feeling for most people, and it's very understandable because why would you want to move if you don't know where you're going? Nobody wants to have that unknown. It's scary. And yeah, people don't want to do it. This is where we spend all our time. This is our nest, so to speak. So we need to know where we're going, and that's very understandable. A few things that I want to tell you about doing it that way is that there are risks involved. Now, if you were to find the home you fell in love with before you listed your home, it would be great. You'd find it, you'd fall in love with it, but then what? Then you would have to try and write an offer. But could you write an offer on this property? You could write a subject to sale offer, but in a strong market, sellers don't want to look at a subject to sale offer. So what you'd have to do is then put your home on the market and hope that it sells quickly enough for somebody to buy your home and for that home to still be available. And a lot of the times it leads to disappointment because you'll put your home on the market and the other home will go and then you feel deflated. So that's what happens sometimes. Another thing too is what people do is they'll want to buy a home and they'll say, okay, well, if I don't find the home that I want, if I don't find the home that I want, I won't sell. So I find the home that I want, and then I go to sell my home. And if those dates don't match up, then I'll just do interim financing, bridge financing. But as you probably are already aware, bridge financing can be extremely expensive. So that's not the best option. The other option that may work is if you were to buy a brand new home, a home that wasn't completed in about 2 years, an assignment, so to speak. So you would write an offer on the property, you would provide the developer with a deposit, and then you would have a year to two to sell your home. In those cases, we find that it's quite a smooth transaction because for sure in a year or two, you should be able to sell your home. Now, again, like I said, the short answer to your question is, should I sell or should I buy first? My best advice to you is to sell first and trust in your experts like Carbol and Associates. We as a team navigate with thousands of clients through this type of thing every day, day in and day out. And we have helped to make lots and lots of clients happy. And we help support you through this. There's a lot of specific dates that have to be coordinated and a lot of timelines that have to be managed properly. And we have to move at a relatively quick pace. So if you're wanting to make the move, contact us and we will help you get to the home that you want in the shortest amount of time while giving you the highest possible price for the sale of your home. And we'll very much enjoy working with you while we're doing it, and hopefully you'll enjoy working with us too. If you have any other questions, feel free to call me at 778-848-2903. Signing off now.